In this video, I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy on Fury. Now, as you can tell by the title, this is by far one of my favourite indie games of all time. I actually got the Platinum for this game back in 2020 on the PS4 version, and I was actually wanting to do this video on my second account as I already got the Platinum, but then I saw recently that this game actually was on PS5. So I decided to download this game straight away, put it onto my PlayStation, and get the Platinum on the PS5 version, and I just couldn't wait to play this because, like I said, this is one of my favourite indie games of all time. When going into this, the guide said that it was an 8 out of 10, and I didn't really use the guide too much because, like I said, I got Platinum on this game before, but for someone who's never played this game before and going for the Platinum for the first time, then yeah, 8 out of 10 is like perfectly justified. Like, I'd even say 9 out of 10 at some points. Like, there are points where this game is extremely difficult. However, for me personally, because I already got the Platinum on this game, this was more like a 6. This game overall wasn't really too hard at all, but as you'll see in the video, I did struggle on some bits a couple times. Also, 93% of you guys aren't subscribed, so it would mean a lot and help out a lot if you guys subscribe to the channel, as it doesn't take very long. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So with there being a lot of steps to get this Platinum, the first step that I wanted to do was just probably the easiest one, which was to just simply play the game on normal difficulty. And I used this as a perfect opportunity to just get used to the controls again, get used to the gameplay, and see if my skills were still there. And for those who don't know this game or anything about this game, essentially there's not really much of a story to this game. Like, I guess there's a little bit of a story, but not too much. But the way this game works is it's a very short game and you just fight boss fights. So like there's no like in between kind of things. It's just simply fighting bosses. So this game's just basically a bunch of boss fights that you have to do. And I believe there are 9 boss fights in this game. And I did the first boss fight, and this is like kind of like a tutorial to like basically tell you how the game works. And it's still a difficult boss fight, don't get me wrong, but this is more like a tutorial boss fight, like telling you what to do and how to play, etc. And when doing this boss fight, I got my first achievement of the game. Time! Alright, nice. Oh wow, Neon Swagger. What's that for? Keep the armor glowing at maximum level for 1 full... Oh wow. Alright, I didn't expect to get that so soon. I mean, I kind of forgot that was an achievement. And then after beating that boss fight with ease, I then got my next achievement of the game, which was to beat the boss fight. Here we go. There we go. And that's the first boss fight done, with pretty much ease as well, actually. And there it is, kill the jailer. And after that, I just continued through, beating every single boss fight that was in my way, and the gameplay and like the controls coming back to me very quickly. Despite me like dying and getting KO'd a few times, I still got used to the game very quickly, and I got through the boss fights. And after every boss fight you get an achievement, so all these achievements that are popping up right now are the achievements for me beating every single boss fight, as well as like a couple miscellaneous trophies along the way. And then yeah, this really didn't take me that long at all. So after getting all those achievements, the credits started to roll, and that would make you think that this was the end of the game. However, me playing this game before, I knew that this wasn't the end of the game. So after the credits rolling, we then had to go into this building, and in this building, we ran into the final boss fight, which was actually optional. However, you had to make a decision of either like siding with the boss and bombing like this free world, or going against the boss and then obviously having the last boss fight. And either way, you have to come back and do this and pick both options. So either way, I had to come back and do this part anyway, but I decided to get the boss fight out of the way, as this is by far the hardest boss fight. And I actually didn't have much experience with this boss fight either, because on the PS4 version, I only fought it twice, as it is an optional boss. So I obviously avoided it as much as I could. So I hadn't really like no practice compared to all the other boss fights in this game. And yeah, this is where I truly began to struggle, as I began to get hit a lot of times and I began to lose lives, which was all my health. And you have 3 lives in the game before your lives all go, and you have to start the whole boss again. However, if you get through a stage with 2 lives, for example, and you beat the stage, you get a life back plus all your health. So it was very difficult to beat this boss fight. However, I finally managed to beat it, and at this point I wanted to get the achievement to get an S rank on Fury difficulty, which is the normal difficulty that I was playing on. However, leading up to this boss fight, and even after this boss fight, I was like, there's no way I'm going to get the S rank for this difficulty, because I got KO'd and hit so many times. However, when defeating the game, I actually got 3 achievements, and one of them I was very surprised, as you'll be able to tell by my reaction. Alright, who will protect them next time? So that is to defend the free world against your invasion. What a thrill. So that is to get an A rank in Fury. Well, wait. Wait, I got S! I didn't even clock how long I did it. Oh, it gives me hope. Get an S rank in... Wow. Okay, I wasn't actually like kind of focusing on the screen right there. I got an S rank on time, KO, and hit. So as you can see, I cleared it in 2.5 hours, which I actually thought it was more than that, just simply because of this last boss fight. KOs, 16s, and then hits 388, which is actually crazy to think that that's an S rank. I thought for some reason you had to get through this whole game under 10 hits, but okay, wow, that was actually the next step to get this an S rank, but I've just done it naturally, so I am happy with that. Let's go. So yeah, the next step of this platinum was to defeat the game on the hardest difficulty, that being Furia difficulty. And there was actually also an achievement on this game to defeat this game and get an S rank again, just like at the last achievement, but to get an S rank on the hardest difficulty. So that was also what I was going for at the same time. And then when loading into the game, I actually got a miscellaneous achievement when walking to the first boss fight, which was to just literally press triangle and then your lights turn on your guy, like character's body, like something very simple. And then when going into this boss fight, the reason I thought I could get the S rank achievement was just simply because I thought when going into this that the only thing that was more difficult about these boss fights on this harder difficulty was that they did more damage when hitting you and they were slightly quicker. And I was half right because that's what they did do. However, they also did all of these like insane different moves that weren't on the normal difficulty. So it took a couple fights to get used to them like doing all these extra moves that I didn't see before. But I had no trouble until I got to the 4th boss fight, and this is where, for some weird reason, I just couldn't get the timing down for this boss, and I just kept dying over and over again. And it was getting to the point where I was really frustrated, and this was like the first time I like properly struggled on this game. Damn it! Oh, I can't read what he's doing yet. I really can't. I just can't read what he's doing. Like there, like, how am I supposed to read that? This is ridiculous. Oh, well, there's an achievement. Give it a real try. I think I know what that's for. Yeah, rise from a KO 20 times. That's not really something I wanted to get right now. Oh, my... Oh, this is going to be so bad. I think I'm going to lose all my lives. Yeah, this is a wrap. This is a wrap. There's no way I'm getting through that. Oh well, I think I just found a way. Okay, I found a way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Oh no. What? What is going on? I can't do it. I can't do it. It's horrid. It's actually like, this is the worst thing that can happen. I don't know what to do. What is absolutely happening right now? So yeah, I got stuck on this boss for like maybe another 25-30 minutes, and I just repeatedly kept dying, and it was getting more and more frustrating, but eventually I figured out his patterns and then I managed to beat him. But by the end of this boss fight, I realised that I was not going to be getting an S rank on this playthrough. So I just decided to just continue through the game as normal and get the achievement for completing the game on the hardest difficulty. And then I completed another few boss fights with not really much difficulty compared to that one. And then on the 7th boss fight, I actually got an achievement called Take It Back, which was to parry 20 bullets back at one of the Guardians, so like a boss fight. And then after getting that achievement, I then completed that boss fight as well as the next two. And then after that, it took me back to the credits. And then once the credits finished showing, I actually didn't realise this, but then I remembered that there was like this secret cutscene that you could go to. And it was like I guess you could call him like your guardian angel, the guy that's with you the whole time, like this guy in some bunny costume. And he was with a daughter, and it's like this secret cutscene. And once you find that, you get an achievement for it. So that's what I got. Okay, yeah, it doesn't end it. So there's my achievement, my only chance, and that is to meet with the voice in the free world. And then after that, I went to that building again and had the same choice that I had previously, but instead of fighting the boss fight, I decided to side with it and then like basically bomb the free world. And then in doing so and choosing that option, I then got another few achievements for it as well. Okay, that's actually crazy. All right, welcome back, Ryder. So that's to assimilate the free world and make it your home. Assimilate, I don't know what that says. I assume that's what it says. And then Furier than ever. complete the game on Furia difficulty. So yeah, that was very hard, and I still got an A. So I'm not going to lie, with a little bit of practice, I can definitely get an S on this. So yeah, as you heard me say, I was very confident that I could get an S rank on this next playthrough. So the next step was to try and get the S rank for the Furia difficulty. And with already practicing from that first playthrough, I felt like I understood the patterns a lot better now. So I was 100% going to get an S rank. So I started a new game, and then after defeating the first boss, there was actually a miscellaneous achievement that I just thought I'd go for there and then, which was to basically walk back to the cell after defeating the first boss. And it's just, you just simply walk back to your cell and then talk to the voice, which is like the person with the rabbit mask on. So yeah, this was a very simple miscellaneous trophy to get. And then after that, I decided that it was probably going to be a lot easier if I did this on the speedrun mode. In the speedrun mode, there's actually 2 achievements that lined up with this mode as well. However, I wasn't originally going for this, but I decided to only do it on speedrun mode because it would skip through the walking parts of the game. So the walking parts are, every time you defeat a boss fight, you walk to your next boss fight. It takes on average around 3 to 4 minutes, and although it's extremely badass and the music's awesome and the talking's awesome, and it's like got this final boss energy every time you walk over to the next boss fight, it gets very boring and repetitive after a while, and it just adds more time. So that's why I decided to do it on the speed run mode. And then after getting to the final boss fight, that wasn't the optional one. I was on, I think, just over an hour, and that was more than enough time to get both achievements for the speed run. So not only was I probably going to get an S rank, I was also going to get 2 of the speed run achievements as well, which was something I was not going for. However, I realized that on speedrun mode, you have no choice but to fight the optional boss, so I wasn't looking forward to this because, like I said, I didn't really have much practice with it. However, when going into it, it chucked me into a completely new boss fight I have never seen or done in my entire life, both on the PS4 version and on the PS5 version. I had never seen this boss, so I didn't know its patterns, its moves, anything, and as you can tell, I kept repeating like I've never seen this boss before because I was just so shocked because I didn't even know it existed. So I was very worried to do this boss fight because it was on the hardest difficulty and I had no idea what this boss did in terms of its moves and patterns. Alright, so it looks like we do... Oh wait, what's this? Wait! I've never seen this boss fight in my life. Wait, what is this boss fight? I have never seen this boss fight in my life. Never. Oh, is it like a combination of like the first boss fight? Is it like him but like times 10 or something? Who is this? Okay, first stage down, and I almost lost a life, so that's not good. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this, man? What is this? What is this boss fight? I have never seen this thing in my life. Not once. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. Wait, what's he going to do here? Whoa. Wait. Oh my. Okay, please. You're dead. Oh, he's one hit. Just stay calm. No! What? Does it take health off him? No, it doesn't. Yes. Okay, that stage is done. 2 more. Oh, I am dreading the final stage. Come on. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. The dashing is so inconsistent. Wow. It is so inconsistent. It really is. I am not dashing that way. I promise. I am aiming it at where the flipping non-red part is. And I'm still falling into it for some odd reason. Oh, no. I'm not going to get an S. I'm not going to get an S. I can already tell. So I continued this boss fight for like another 35-40 minutes or so, and it resulted in moments like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is awful. I'm not going to sit here and say that this is my fault. This is all the game. It's actually a joke. Oh no. No, this is what's going to ruin me because I'm dashing forward and it's going to the side. Why is it going to the side when I'm dashing forward? Great. Great, I didn't expect that. I've had enough. I've had enough. And then after constantly dying and getting more and more frustrated, I then resorted to saying this on my last go. Yeah. All right, we'll try one more go. And then if not, I'm just going to have to... This 2 hours would have been for nothing. Like it really would have. But what can you do? That's life, I guess. That's part of being a trophy hunter. You waste time. So yeah, I decided to quit that as I knew I wasn't going to get an S rank or get the achievements for the speedrun time. So I decided to just go through the story again on the hardest difficulty. And because I had so much practice with these boss fights, I got through this extremely easily. But as I got to the 6th boss fight, I actually went for a miscellaneous achievement, which was like another secret ending of the game. And I had a feeling that this would take me back to the beginning, but I wanted to take my chance and hope that I would just be able to continue where I left off. And then when I got the achievement for that secret ending, I then had to restart the whole game again, which in the moment was very frustrating, but it was only like maybe an extra 2 hours I had to do, if that. So I just went through the rest of the story. And again, I had so much practice with these boss fights, it really wasn't difficult at all at this point. So it was very easy to get the S rank. And then, yeah, I got my achievement. Yes, S all around as well. That was intense. Get an S rank in Fury difficulty. Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to Fury difficulty. This is going to feel so easy now. And I'm going to get a couple miscellaneous trophies. So the first one I am going to get is I go on to practice and we'll go on Fury difficulty. And I want to face this boss here, the line. And I just literally need to break all of his shields before hitting him. So this one could be quite tricky because the amount of projectiles that come flying back at you. But I've just got to make sure I don't hit him. And like, if I can try and like stick as close as I can to the shields or the walls, then that'll be fine. But yeah, I've got to break every single one of these walls that he's in. Right. Okay, so now I've just got the last bits in. And let's try and like weaken all of them. Okay, I've got to be real patient. There we go, that's perfect. That one's gone. Just 2 more. Right, 1 more. There we go. Breakout, there it is. Have that, old man. Okay, so the next miscellaneous achievement I'm going to go for is actually the last one for the time being. The reason I say that is because the one I just did was actually 1 out of 3 miscellaneous trophies I need to get. The last one I'm going to leave till the very last trophy I need to get. However, this one is called Boost Master, I believe, which is I need to use the boost attack 10 times without a game over, so essentially without losing my 3 lives. And the best person to use this on is the second boss here, the strap. So I feel like this will definitely be the easiest one to do it for. But I need to get all the first part of their health down first so I can get them into the circle. And then after that, I should be able to do this. I will have to get them in the circle a couple of times before I can actually do it. Like, I don't think I'll be able to do it in one go. So that's 1. So just charge it up. And then that's 2. Charge it up. That's 3. So I just need to do that another 7 times. And then the trophy should be mine. Okay, I just need to do it one more time. Charge it up. Alright, now I just need to hit him. There we go, Boost Master. So after getting those 2 miscellaneous achievements, that was actually 2 out of the 3 that I needed, and the last one was called Untouchable, which was to defeat any boss in the game without getting hit. So I wanted to leave that achievement till last. However, the next step of this plan then was to get the speedrun achievements. And there were only 2 achievements on this mode, and that was to defeat the game in 2 hours and 12 minutes, and to defeat the game in 1 hour and 29 minutes. And you didn't have to do this on any specific difficulty, so I just put this on normal difficulty, and this difficulty felt so much easier compared to the hardest difficulty. So this was extremely easy to go through, and by the end of the last boss fight, I completed it in around, I want to say 56 minutes, so it was under an hour, and I was actually top 400 in the world, which I was very happy about, to be honest. But then after getting those 2 speedrun achievements, it was then on to the last miscellaneous achievement of the game, which was to defeat any boss without getting hit, so that's exactly what I did. Right, first stage down, didn't get hit, let's go. Second stage is harder though. He like all of a sudden gets quicker. Yep, there we go. I thought he was going to fake it. Damn it. Perfect, let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Let's go. Oh wait, what? What? Oh, I actually got hit. That is so frustrating. Oh. See, again, it just happened. Unless he does genuinely just... Oh no, the fake got me! Oh, it's when he fakes it. I genuinely just get confused. Okay, there we go. It worked that time. There we go. Alright, on to the next two stages, which I personally feel like these last two stages are a lot easier than the first two for some weird reason. However, that doesn't mean that this isn't going to be difficult. I need to understand the patterns. Alright. I knew that fake was coming. Okay, last stage. Last stage, I can definitely do this. Oh, does he do the 6 shots? No, he does 3. This is going to be the 6. I knew that was coming. Okay, he's halfway down. My fingers are literally shaking right now. Yes, let's go! Let's go, untouchable. Only took me 3 attempts. Alright, where's my platinum trophy? Platinum trophy, let's go. Alright, so that is the platinum trophy obtained, and overall, I genuinely had so much fun when playing this game. It was so good to like go back and just get platinum on it again. And yeah, I had so much fun when playing this. Now, I'd be lying if I said I went into this thinking I was going to struggle. Like, I genuinely thought I wasn't going to struggle on this whatsoever. Like, I thought maybe like a little bit at the start just to get used to like the combat again, but I thought once I get used to it, the hardest difficulty won't be a problem because I was so used to it when I played it. But the hardest difficulty at some points was really hard. Like, don't get me wrong, the first couple times I did it, as you guys would have seen, it was very, very difficult, and it did make me rage a bit, but that doesn't take away like the overall experience with this game, because like I said, this is still one of my favorite indie games of all time. Like, I absolutely love this game so much. Like, I've got such a soft spot for it just because it's like, well, one, it's one of my favorite indie games, and it's also just the music and the combat, and like I just love the style like of everything about this game. So it was so much fun to just go back and get the platinum for this game. But yeah, I had a blast this game. I had so much fun. I think it only took me like 8 hours, 9 hours to complete this platinum, so not too bad. And yeah, I just enjoyed myself so much on this game, and I highly recommend it to people that like indie games, like, you know, short, kind of fast-paced kind of combat games, and just the music alone for this game is just fantastic. So yeah, this game gets a thumbs up for me. Again, I'm so happy that I've got the platinum for it twice now, and yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. So if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss future videos. And take care, see you guys later.